Okay, so we do get to find out a little bit more information about the Magic Emperor's backstory, but I think the two most important things we found out in this chapter is A, Yami looks like a badass even when he's flying on a broom, and B, apparently everyone in the Clover Kingdom has a fucking death wish. Okay, so the chapter starts off and we get to see badass Yami looking suave as hell, flying in on his broom, going to back up Julius. Because he's like, alright, he realizes that something's going down. He realizes that maybe he was right about vengeance being lich. So he's like, alright, I gotta get there and back up my friend. And then we check over back with the Magic Emperor and Lich, where the last chapter left off. And we see Lich is just like, alright, I can't kill you. But if I can't kill you, I'm gonna kill everyone below you. I'm gonna kill all the people you're trying to protect. And then we see the people. We see the village. All right, this is why I say that everyone in the Clover Kingdom apparently has a death wish, because they see that like magic circle of light. They see it up in the sky, and at first I was like, all right, you know what? They probably think that this is like the Magic Emperor or someone else like putting on a show or something. They're probably just like they're like amazed by it. But then some of them actually call out and say, hey, those are giant blades of light floating in the sky. And I was like, all right, so you realize that those are fucking giant blades of light. You realize that is probably someone trying to attack you guys, and none of you try to run. No one, literally, there's no panic whatsoever. Everyone's literally just sitting there staring at the sky, waiting for something to happen. They don't even try to run when the blades are coming down, raining on them. No movement whatsoever. And apparently, while we're waiting for the blades to come down and kill basically every villager that's below Julius, he has enough time to go through his whole entire backstory and like basically remember everything about his life or everything that happened after he became a Magic Knight. Where he saw how the royalty and like all the nobles hated the commoners and thought they were worthless because they didn't have a lot of magic, or at least not as much as they did. And he basically hated it. He hated the way the nobles treated the commoners. He always thought that was wrong, and he wanted to change it. And it became even more apparent that he wanted to change it after he actually met Sora's dad. Apparently, Sora's dad was actually a good friend of his, and he had a lot of respect for him. And when he found out that Sora's dad died not only on a mission, but because he was killed by one of his teammates, he was like, all right, that's it. I have to put an end to all this. So he became Magic Emperor. He worked hard. It wasn't something like, all right, he was just destined to be Magic Emperor. He actually worked hard to become Magic Emperor. He was like, all right, I'm going to change it, even if it's only a little bit. I'm going to try to change as much as I can so that commoners can be more welcomed and, be basically treated better in the Clover Kingdom. Which, yeah, it didn't change much. The commoners are still treated pretty much like shit in the Clover Kingdom, but things have gotten better. Commoners can now become Magic Knights. It's more common for them to become Magic Knights than it was back when he was a Magic Knight. So yeah, he didn't do much, but he did change some. He changed enough anyway. And you know what? Now that we know just how close he was and how much he respected Sora's dad, it makes sense as to why Joyce was so protective and so considerate and so helpful when it comes to Sora. Although, I guess you could say that's just in his character's nature. I mean, he cares about pretty much everyone and wants to protect people, as we saw when we got a flashback. And he actually uses his time magic to stop Witch's attack from attacking the civilians. Last minute, of course, the blades were literally right in their faces. But he stopped it, and that's actually when Witch took the opportunity. Apparently, he didn't send all his blades down. He actually kept one for himself, and when Julius was focused on saving the civilians, he snuck up on him, pulled a Goku's teleportation move, and stabbed him right through the chest, just as Yami gets there to see it happen. Now, it doesn't say whether or not he actually died in this chapter, although I'm going to assume that even if he didn't die, he's out for the count. Now, I'm hoping he didn't die just because Julius is such a cool character that I want to see him later on after his arc's over. Or after like this whole threat with Witch is over, maybe if there's another threat later on, I want to see him come back and fight that too. But yeah, for at least now, he's out. Now, I know his time magic we've seen can heal him, so I'm guessing that if he's not dead, then the blade or like the light magic that Lich used on him will affect him so much that he either goes into a coma, or he's been so drained from using that magic to protect everyone that he's not going to be able to basically heal himself right away. It's going to take him a little bit of time, and that's the reason why he's out to fight for the rest of the series or for the rest of his whole thread when it comes to Lich. And that's pretty much all that happened in the chapter. Now, before I end this video, I do want to point out one thing, just because so many people like to compare this manga to Naruto, and that is that, alright, I had to look it up after I read this chapter, but apparently the third Hokage in Naruto died on chapter 138, and we're on what? On chapter 145 for this manga, when we had possibly the Magic Emperor dying. So that's like, what, 7 chapters difference? Now, a lot of people are probably going to say that this is probably the mangaka copying off of Naruto, because, a lot of people like to claim that this is basically just Naruto but reskinned. But, I like this. I like the fact that it could either be an homage, or it could be like, I don't know, just them thinking they're all on the same lines. I like the idea of the fact that the heads of both countries in each manga, like the figurehead, died basically trying to save the people in pretty much the exact same way. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the chapter review. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop me a like, subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Comment down below with your thoughts and theories, and catch you guys later. Peace.